Let's go.
Welcome to Manhattan, Kansas, where you'll hear EMAW, every man a Wildcat. And inside Bill Snyder Family Stadium, virtually every man, woman, and child love the Kansas State Wildcats. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the USC Trojans, taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Trojans will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the... On first down, here comes this offense. Takes the handoff. It's Edwards. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
Leaves it with the running back. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
I love when players understand situations, and they understand where the first down marker is, and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chance, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Power football with the run. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Off the boot, looking for his man. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They are trying to set the tone on the opening drive of the game. They could punt, pin them back deep. Instead, they'll go for it on 4th down. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. This Kansas State offense is moving quickly down the field.
That camera angle was terrible.
Off play action on first down. Throws to the wideout.
Bad decision.
Coverage and good use
Nevertheless,
of
that was
the
just a
hands
terrible
to knock it
fucking
away.
decision. I gotta get out that angle. I don't like that shit. Too weird.
Good job breaking on the ball, and he's able to swat it away.
Ball still at the 45 after the incompletion. They'll snap it 2nd and 10. The inside handoff. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8.
Man, that D tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On third down, going up top. The short hands, it's Cephas. Across the 25, he's got room. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. And the Wildcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Wide receiver shows motion. The give to the tailback. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness.
And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats!
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. To the air on 1st down. Wasting no time taking a shot. And he intercepts it. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. First down to start the drive after the break. Leaves it with the back. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the offense. They'll try the run. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. Johnson looking to throw. Trying to get to it. And they got him for the sack. That defensive end came off the ball with one goal in mind, and he was headed for the quarterback.
When you get off that fast and you're already on an edge as a 4-3 defensive end, a lot of times all you got to do is win with your hands, and you can get to the quarterback. Nice job rushing the passer. Nice technique. Nice job working around the corner. And nice job getting that quarterback and getting the sack.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Shakes off the defender. And he'll pick up the 1st down after a tough run there.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, Kansas City.
Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Looking to move it through the air. Lets it fly deep downfield.
How he make the break before him?
And they capitalize not only on
He
the
made the
pick,
break before my
but
fucking wideout.
to give the offense tremendous field position.
Shouldn't have threw the
Who
ball.
says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football.
I didn't even have to
Catch.
do
A lot of
that.
times you
I
see
didn't
guys
have to
swat
press
down,
nothing.
Or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
The give to the left. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needs a few more chain links to move the sticks. Using his legs, it's Marks. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, right? It's been really hard for this offense in this game to run the football, but they finally break off a big run there. That could be the play they need to really generate.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Branch. At the 45 on its way. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot, the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
Threw a pick last time, almost threw another one, but you know what? I like the fact that this dude has no conscience. None.
Arm arrogance, right? He's going to spin the football, try to make plays. Like, listen, take the good with the bad, right? He's going to make some plays. He's going to give some away. Let's try to do a little bit more of the playmaking as opposed to giving it to the other team.
And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
A 3rd and long coming up here. Getting some heat. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
Nice job by the defense there, mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Pulls it in. It's Robinson. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over.
Lost one deep down the right side. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep runs.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Kansas State 7, USC 0.
Kansas State will kick off as we get things started here in the third quarter. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustment. He lost one down the sideline. The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18.
That really wasn't his best throw. I tell you what, you got to choose when you're going to zip it in there and sometimes put some air underneath it. He chose the wrong one, put a little too much air underneath it. Defensive player makes the nice pick.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Johnson wants to throw it. Finds his man down the middle. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Trying to get behind the defense. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Got room on the return. After making the interception, he took it all the way back and sets up his offense at the 17-yard line.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on it just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
I think you run that play so you stay out of 3rd and long. 3rd and long is not where an offense ever wants to thrive. 3rd and medium, hey, I'm good with that. So you run that play to make sure you're set up for a good 3rd down.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
No movement from the field goal unit. The offense is out there to try to keep this drive alive on 4th down. Makes the catch past the sticks. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
And they must have had a play in practice that they just felt was unstoppable because they essentially just took away an automatic chip shot field goal to go for that 4th down. But because of the execution, it was just too good. They're looking now to score 6.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. And the Trojans racing to the line in a hurry-up. He's going to the right, looking for a path to the end zone. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big-bodied guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
Touchdown, Trojans! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the third quarter. They didn't have a long way to go, moving at 17 yards. And they finished things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. Trying to pick up a first down. Fast motion from the offense. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That ought to be enough to give Kansas State the first down.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell, ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the first down.
And a nice job up front, too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go, hat on a hat, work the double teams, and get some push.
After run, now throw. He's going to run it. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
He goes down at the 47 after a 5-yard pickup.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
They'll ride the hot hand. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Johnson looking to throw. Going for the big play. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
3rd and long, defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they're going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. You better get rid of this one quick.
Looking down the middle. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49. The defense was looking for a huge play in this tie game, and they have just given their team a great opportunity.
I think, Reese, at this point of the game, tied late, it's going to come down to who can make the most plays. The defense comes up with a massive play, creating that turnover. Outstanding job by the D. All 11 guys being on the same page, now putting their offense in a great position.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Makes the catch. It's Branch. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
And QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He's looking to throw it. Quickly complete. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
That last completion has him set up, 2nd and short. The give to the running back from the shotgun. The Trojans get it past the sticks.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
Gonna run it. It's Marks. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
Touchdown USC! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
And how about this offense, man? They knew they needed to execute. Great play calling, great drive, put it together. Now you got a chance to go up by 7 late in this ball game and then let your defense go on the field and seal it for you.
They'll need to be very sound here, limit this return, and put this game in the hands of their defense to salt it away. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. And they're going to have to fight this defense, and they're also up against it with time, Jesse.
Yeah, no doubt, Reese. And this quarterback now, he's going to have to show off his poise, David. They practice these late-game situations, but how's this guy going to respond?
And I got a little bit of time to work with here, so I watch the defense, and if they're going to drop back and play real conservative like they tend to do late in the game, let's get a few shots over the middle first before we have to take that deep shot.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Catch in the middle. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quarterback will audible. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Here's a throw downfield late. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players.
Why couldn't I jump?
They can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
And that just kind of caps off this day. It's been a day with not a lot of rhythm, not a lot of timing, not a lot of guys on the same
Just made him
page.
sit there.
They
Like,
work right there, and the quarterback throws an INT, and this one is not looking good.
He has the first and still on his feet. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
And that's all you want, right? You want that first down, understand the situation, understand I got to get north and south, get a first down, get a new set of downs.
Down to a knee here. The defense still has a couple of timeouts if they want to use them. Not exactly a ton of points in this one. They just couldn't
this game is fucking trash. The worst lob passes, the worst throwing angles. It's dumb, and it's not football. The guys willingly go out of position. Like, now I'm 0-9. Like, how? Now I'm losing every game. This isn't. I'm in the All-American Conference. Now I lose every game. Come on, man. Anyway, fuck it. I'll start another one. But it's fucking dumb. Now I lose every fucking game. It don't matter what I do. Alabama. How did I know? It was going to be Alabama or Ohio State. Pick the same team. That's why I hate playing any tier. Everybody picked the same squads. All 90 players. Like, there's 100 teams on this.
In Louisville, Kentucky, they love thoroughbreds who know how to run down the stretch and get to the wire.
All these fucking teams. Everybody picked the same people. Like, fuck. And
Today, the Louisville Cardinals will try to live up to that.
oh, don't even worry about it. I'll be quitting. You ain't got to worry about it. Oh, don't worry. I will. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, all right. All right, we'll see. All right, we'll see when I get that IP address. We'll see about that. No, don't even worry about it. No, the cops gonna come to your spot, nigga. That was a threat. Don't worry about it. What the fuck's wrong with you, dummy? You think I'm gonna come find you, nigga? This ain't no movie. I ain't. Ain't no movie, nigga. You retarded. I got you. I got you, but I got you, buddy. You dumb? This ain't no movie. Stupid. You think I'm gonna get angry and fight? Everybody picked the same people. That shit is dumb. And I should have knew it was somebody young. First name is Shiesty. First thing these young dudes think about is how they can scheme. No one wants to be good. Everybody wants to be shiesty and want to scheme. Everybody want that. And that's why everybody getting their head blown off. That's why I don't be feeling sorry. And then talk to them over the internet. You don't even know who you talking to, dude. Probably live in his mama house.
To Winston-Salem and another stop along Tobacco Road, which is home to the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, and the fans have been ready to get things started since early in the day. Today, a clash between a couple of ACC rivals in a game that could have big-time implications for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Louisville Cardinals taking on the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Demon Deacons will kick it away to start us off. On the move from inside.
I'm gonna play like everybody else. I'm gonna do jet sweeps.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the cover. Stop him at the 21. The offense set for a first down play. Quarterback checking off. He'll start this drive firing. Finds his big tight end. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
That was a terrible decision.
More and more in the passing game. You see him moving inside. You see him moving outside. You see him moving in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot and just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. The Cardinals get it past the sticks.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on third down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Shuck. Fires to the right. And that ball is picked off. Looking for more room. At the 20. Touchdown, Wake Forest. A great
What
return.
made my pursuing players stop?
Touchdown is a great one to a defense.
And after that pick six, not the start this quarterback wanted. You're going to have to be really good about having a short-term memory.
I've had offensive linemen chase down my corners. Why can't my team tackle this dude? That was the slowest Zoop animation in history.
Beat you for the rest of this football game. You've got a lot of ball left to play. You've got to keep going.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do have it, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Brown has it. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
It'll be a draw. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
Finds his man enough for the first. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. He's going to pass. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Looking to throw, it's Shuck. Pocket starts to collapse. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
So what's the offensive line doing that ain't doing shit?
Making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly
2 niggas standing there.
You drop in your spots. You read the quarterback's eyes. Make sure you take away that quick stuff. And a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Looking left. And the pass is
Game over.